Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. Rummenigge. He can run onto that. Well, played right into his path.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Interesting ball. White. Messi. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Spread neatly. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, bang on target. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking tidy in possession here. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Here's Nedved. Good effort from distance. Algier with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. White. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. Serginho in with the challenge. And they can counter here. Works it forward. Beckenbauer kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And now they can clear their lines. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi gets good distance on it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Algier are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Roberto Carlos. Picked out, can he finish? They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It's in!
But le numéro 4.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Messi. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the first half is done.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nedved, he's played him through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he finish? Goal! And they are pulling clear here. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Angers grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
White. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's big chance! He scores!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Angers blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He gets big! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Changement. Le numéro 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Le numéro 7. Beckham.
It's become a case of men against ball. Oh, terrible pass.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 28 580.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. And here's Cruyff. Beckham. That's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's found the way through. There's the hit! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Changement. Pirlo. Le numéro 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They're still trying to make a game of this.
Changement.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mbappe! And it's Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's been picked out. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's found some space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Swept in. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball. Now that's well seen too. Scholes. Puyol spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. Nedved. It's Nedved! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! It's a goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Angers are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Del Piero, and he's let fly. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely worked. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Romario. And it's Batistuta. And he's there to make the challenge. And the keeper's got it again. Now it's Nedved. Batistuta! Batistuta! Keeper always had the measure of that. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.